It's on to a big party in Southfield, but the weatherman didn't cooperate. Contaminated gasoline has been a major problem for several teams, including Jennifer Goodhart's 06 Mitchell. But ace mechanic navigator Roger May put the 06 back on the road.
We get a lot of this alcohol gas here. For some reason, it just doesn't like it. It softens up any deposits in the tanks and so forth and starts feeding it in. And we were getting our jets clogged and backfiring. And we got a fire under the hood. Got it out immediately with a fire extinguisher, but at that point, still had the bad gas. We couldn't make up enough time to get to the next checkpoint. We did go to the checkpoint, but we were an hour and 17 minutes, and anything over an hour is DNF for the day. So we gave it up and put it on trailer, and we'll be running tomorrow.
The Maumee River of Toledo, Ohio makes a beautiful backdrop for a breakfast stop on a Tuesday morning for our Great American Racers. Only a couple days left in the race, and the competition is really getting strong. But for some of the participants, it's been strong all along. Our current leader has a unique style of competing. Like the tortoise and the hare, he waits for a mistake.
We use a different set of techniques for staying on time. Most of these people are, quote, navigating, which means the passenger is using the paddle markers and measuring the time in between those markers, the mileage markers, in order to stay on times. And they're looking at watches and doing charts and doing lots of math to keep the driver on time. The driver doesn't know what's going on. He's looking for signs. He's occasionally looking at his speedometer. We can't depend on those mile markers. They're not 100% accurate. Some of them are short, some of them are long. And I just find it a lot less confusing to figure out that our car is supposed to be driving at 49.6 and leave it at 49.6 and ignore the mile markers. What I've found in the past and what we're finding on this event is that the guys that are very, very good at navigating will beat us by 5 or 10 seconds a day. What I'm hoping for, and what has happened a great deal in the past, is that at some point that navigator is going to have his head down working on his charts, the driver's going to have his head down looking at the speedometer, and they're going to get lost. They'll miss a sign, they'll do something silly, and take a minute and a half, and that's how we'll beat them.
Despite light to heavy rainfall, the teams are pushing on to Akron, Ohio, where the Blimp heralds their arrival for lunch at Goodyear's world headquarters, and the Wingfoot Express celebrates a homecoming. She has a new engine and is ready to go. Just outside of Pittsburgh, T-Bones helped keep the fires burning with complimentary gasoline. Meanwhile, there is a mad scramble for the $100,000 grand prize. Team Lester's Kakaline and Holmquist have avoided any mistakes, and they've moved back into first position, just 3 seconds in front of Casson and Woodward. Dr. Atwood's Packard is a comfortable third, 18 seconds behind the Dodge, and a comfortable 2 minutes and 31 seconds in front of fourth place Tom Lester.